Okay, good morning. So we're learning from Torah Reish Pei Beis in the Haran, and we quote from the pasuk in Tehillim, which is how the teaching starts, where it says, "Va'od ma'at ve'ein rasha, bispananta el makomo ve'einenu." Va'od ma'at ve'ein rasha. So Rav Nachman here is talking about how when we focus on something positive within ourselves and within someone else, that elevates them to actually meet that place. Now, what do we mean? When we focus on something negative with someone, then we perpetuate that negativity. When we focus on something positive within someone, then what happens? We elevate that positivity. Va'od ma'at ve'ein rasha. And va'od ma'at, and shortly after doing this, ein rasha. A person, make it personal. A person looks at themselves, and they can either look at themselves under a microscope and say, I do this wrong, I do that wrong, and make themselves crazy with that. Or they could focus, maybe I'm not perfect, but here are some really good nekuda taivas. Here are some things that in today's world where it's so hard to even do anything good, I got up and I did this good. And I deserve internal recognition for that. I deserve to recognize myself that I did this. Ve'ein rasha. Then you look back and you say, instead of focusing on the struggle, there is no more struggle. There is no more struggle because I've elevated myself above that struggle. Vispananta al makomo ve'einenu, it is no longer there. And now this is the idea of, we say, Ameth kulam tzadikim. Let's be real for a moment and say, look at myself and say, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. So what does it mean to be Ameth kulam tzadikim? Ameth kulam tzadikim means that if we dig deep, the nature and core of every single Jew is to be holy and to be righteous. That is the core of every single one of us. Is a tzaddik. So all we have to do is align our actions and thoughts with the subconscious reality that is. So Hashem should bless us to align the reality that is to permeate our active thinking. And that's what it means, va'od ma'at ve'ein rasha. Then anything negative just falls away. Vispananta el makomo, and you meditate and reach that place where you say, I had to fix this, and this. And you look back for a moment and you say, it's already been fixed. Why? Because I've elevated myself above it by focusing on my own nekudas tzaddik. Okay, shkayach.